everybody, and welcome to the Grace Grella Show. We are here tonight because we want you to be in the positive zone. We want to give you that information you need in your life to put some pep in your step. So whether you need the info and enlightenment about your love life, your career, your finances, your family, whatever it is, we want to give you that love from above. And tonight I am so blessed to have in the studio with us, Skyped all the way from Tallahassee, Florida, the one, the only, the incomparable Jost Van Dyke. Woo! Girlfriend, Jost, hey, what's happening? Okay, Jost, I just know that this is only the beginning for you. I know this is the lucky fourth appearance, but hopefully there'll be more. And when you come into your kingdom, you won't forget us little people.
Oh, please.
You know it's true. Okay. And what I'm so excited for everybody who's just tuning in, and if you have yet to experience the magic that is Jost Van Dyke, you can contact him at jostvandyke.guru, G-U-R-U, and it's on the bottom of the screen there, and make an appointment. He is unbelievable. The insight, the on-point, spot-on information that he gives is amazing, truly. And besides that, he's just adorable. So easy on the eye, as my grandmother would say. So, Jost, how are you managing with this energy here, this Mercury retrograde? It didn't stop you. You're using your Skype and your phone. You're so brave. Onward and upward here. I'm so glad that you're with us. And we also have, standing at the microphone, Virginia, who's a Taurus. Virginia, say hello to Jost.
Hello.
Hi, Virginia.
Hi.
And tell Jost your birthday month today.
May 5th, Cinco de Mayo.
Wow. Well, you know, it seems like the theme this evening is work and career oriented. So, but it's sort of with you, Virginia, it's tied with like the root of your soul. It seems like there's something, whether you're doing it now, it seems like there's something that is sort of erupting from deep within your soul that's wanting to be expressed. And yet there's a little bit of fear and trepidation to kind of let it come forth. I feel like this is sort of tied in. It also seems like confidence and just going for it is another theme. But I feel like that's kind of a challenge for you as well. Does any of that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So I would think that probably like starting in like the end of April, May, you started getting some stirrings and kind of feeling charged and galvanized to move forward with some things. And, you know, I think that you need to give yourself a little bit more time. I'm feeling the end of fall. Something that you've been sort of working to manifest will start to show glimmers of manifestation. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Um,
Tap your phone, Yost. We can't hear you, honey.
Sorry, my ear keeps hitting the mute button. So, what I'd like to encourage you to work on is I'm feeling some fear and nervousness, and I want to encourage you, like I've encouraged a couple of the other ladies, and I hear it for you too. Isn't it interesting how, there's always seems to be a theme, but feel the fear and do it anyway. Because what is bubbling, I'm seeing like a spring, like the spring of eternal hope, and it's just bubbling up. And the more it bubbles up, again, like I said before, something is surfacing, something is being excavated. It's almost like a long lost dream is sort of coming up, and you're kind of reawakening to this long lost dream, and embrace it, and try to. A good journal thing for you would be, and I'm sure that you're also having vivid dreams because your 12th house is also kind of being activated. But write down, whenever you feel the jolt of fear or anxiety, write down what is triggering that and sit with that. I mean, look at it face to face. And I think that the more that you write out these things, the less power they'll have over you and the subconscious. Does that make sense?
Right. So I'm a Reiki healer, Karuna Reiki, Jigaden healer, and IET advanced healer. And I'm interested in leaving my social work job in order to do this full time. So I do it on Saturdays, and now I'm going to do Fridays in Selden also. So I just want to go full speed ahead with that, but I do have a bit of anxiety regarding the finances.
Tap your phone, Yost.
Sorry. Yeah, that's understandable. But, don't quit your day job yet. There's a way of doing a very smooth transition. And what's really interesting, I felt like you worked with a group of people. I didn't know exactly what it is that you did. But there may be a way that you can marry the two. There may be a way that that you can. What kind of social work do you do?
I work with, I do everything. Children, families, elderly.
Wow. I'm getting a sense somewhere down the road that you're gonna kind of create your own thing. And it's using the tools, the Reiki tools, working with energy, but also it's working with your practical experience in working with social services. Somehow you do.
Yost, with the hands, you're making me dizzy. Don't wave
sorry.
your hand in front of the camera, sweetheart.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Does any of that make sense? How you could sort of marry the two, that you could.
Well, the vision is to call the company Innovative Social Work. So it's incorporating hypnosis and everything.
Okay, so you've already thought about that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So once again, you're spot on there, Yost.
Okay. Well, sometimes I need clarification. And that's why I wave my hands around. I'm tuning in. So yeah, I think that's really exciting. I'm seeing like people lining up and I see you speaking to groups. And once you have these people congregated, the work that you can do just through your speaking and just through your presence, the energetic presence will have such a healing effect, especially with when you work with the elderly. Have you ever worked with the elderly that are transitioning?
I did my internship with Alzheimer's patients.
Okay, and with them transitioning?
Yes.
Okay, because I feel that very strongly. I think you have a really incredible gift with that. Working with, I'm hearing Elizabeth Kubler-Ross's name. Does that name sound familiar?
Yes. Stages
Okay.
of grief.
I'm sorry?
Stages of grief.
Yes. I'm feeling that is kind of the work. For me, I'm hearing that calling out from you, from your spirit. If you're not already thinking about that, I would think about doing that, because I think what you could do at helping people, not just the elderly, but just with anyone who is transitioning, I think you have an extraordinary gift there. I don't know really how you would work it, but I mean, I'm getting such a peaceful feeling. Like at first I'm getting this nervous feeling about death and the approachment of death. But then I'm feeling, when I tune into you and you working with these people, I feel such an incredible calm, and that you're able to help them see the other side so clearly before they make the transition. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So once again, Jost, right on point. That is precisely everything I told to Virginia myself.
Okay.
In a reading. So, and then some. So it's about, and that she's a Taurus and Uranus is in Taurus.
Yes.
That is probably creating the instability. And earth signs do not like to be unstable, as we know. So it's, yeah, it can create that anxiety that you're picking up on, I think. But I agree with Jost. Onward and upward. Woohoo! You're going to get there. And I agree with Jost about helping people transition. Not only them, but their families. And you just being the great communicator. And you're so blessed and you're so gifted. But you know that. But we're just acknowledging it and letting you know that we know. That you know, that we know, that you know, okay? So, but we all need to hear it because we're all human, right, Jost? Didn't you say before everybody needs that validation and
Yes.
about how fabulous you are and how on point you are? And, you know, it's, so give and thou shalt receive. So you've been so generous and such a blessing to so many, Virginia. And this business, the whole universe is conspiring to make your dream come true. And I felt your sparkle when Jost said those words to you. You know, go for your dream. It's attainable. It's there for you. And so, as many times as you need to hear that is as many times as you will, because I know we all, as intuitives and psychics, and some people who aren't, just have the need to hear from a lot of different sources the information to validate it. Okay, I heard it once, I heard it twice, I heard it 3 times. Maybe God's trying to tell me something, okay? And I call it the psychic shop around. All right, well, Jost said it, must be true. Gracie said it too. Virginia said it too. So, wherever you need to hear it from, the universe is going to put that person in your life to once again say, you could do it. It's still happening. There isn't a plot twist here. Same old, and it's a good thing. And it is a good thing, just like you. So thanks, Virginia, for coming to the show and blessing us with your energy. we're like really grateful for this.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, honey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Thank
Carlina
you.
will help you back to your seat. And I think we have somebody else waiting in the wings. Yes, do you ever get tired, darling, of being fabulous? I just want to know.
I'm the last to know.
No, you're not. I'm telling you right now, darling. Okay. All right, beautiful. Please give Jost your first name and your birthday, month and day, please.
Marcella, December 1st.
Marcella, December 1st. A Sag, that's your moon, Jost. You're going to connect emotionally.
Hi, Marcella.
Hi.
Just give me a moment to tune in. So, it feels like you've been going through a period where your whole belief system is being challenged. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And it's almost like oh, there goes my hand again. Sorry. It feels as though you're in a period of, and I don't mean to say this to frighten you because I'm talking about this symbolically and metaphorically, but it feels like you're going through sort of like a death and transformation or transfiguration period. And all of this goes back, this stems back from early family training, early family dogma, and how it affects your worldview, and again, coming back to your beliefs. Some experiences that you've had recently has been kind of has been the catalyst for some of the change that has been happening in your beliefs. Does that make sense?
No.
No. So you don't feel that your belief systems are kind of being challenged and they're being transformed in some way?
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay,
yes. I need to remind you that she is the Sag. She needs the VIN number from the vehicle, honey. Okay? I'm making a joke here. The Sagittarian humor, you know. She's admitting to you that, yeah, her beliefs are a little shake, rattle, and roll right now. But I think please ask your direct question to him so he can focus on it for you, honey. What's your question to Jost about your life that you'd like him to hone in on?
Finances?
Her money, cha-ching. She wants to know about her money and finances, Jost.
Well, this ties in with your belief system. I think I'm seeing that money is right at your fingertips, but it's your beliefs about money that's kind of withholding. So that's kind of what you are being challenged because you may be going through a period right now where there's some lack, but I would encourage you to look at why you believe in that lack, because again, I'm seeing money right at your fingertips. It could be something I think like some of the other ladies that we've talked to this evening, you've got something in your back pocket that you could pull out too, that could bring you some extra cash, and kind of allay some of your fears about money. But again, I think it's all tied in. It's all tied in with your beliefs about money, and I think that might go back to your childhood roots about money. Does that make better sense? Is that
A little bit. It's a little confusing.
It's passing over like the holiday, honey. She'll absorb it later. I think right now what Jost is trying to say is maybe when you were growing up with your family wasn't rich, correct?
No.
No. So you saw your parents struggle with finances and, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. This is what Jost is trying to say about patterns from when you were younger. And that you saw that, and money isn't abundant. It doesn't flow easily. There's a struggle connected to it. And that's what your subconscious absorbed when you were growing up. And children learn what they live. And so Jost is trying to excavate this inner child memory that of lack, and he's trying to eradicate that. And saying, no, use the law of attraction. It's right there. The universe has abundance for you and everybody. You just got to put your arms around it and hug it and say thank you, okay? And what he meant when he said that you have something in your back pocket, a little something that you can earn extra, he's talking about you going into a business. Now, do you teach at all? Do you instruct, teach?
No.
This is something that the universe is going to be putting into your life. You're going to, like other professionals, you're going to be like a human resources, how-to kind of gal, go-to gal. And this is what within maybe 6 to 8 month time frame, the universe will offer this opportunity. It's like a side job, cash off the books. And I think that's what Jost is seeing, like you with another, tap your phone, Jost. Can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, baby. So it's about what Jost is saying is on point. So it's about taking that. You have to take it into an internal level and analyze it. And right now, you're a little nervous and you're on camera, and so you're no. We call that psychic amnesia in the business. Okay, we know everything we're saying is on point, but the client just can't admit to it at that moment in time. Right, Jost? Okay, and just checking. And did you have a client that you predicted a trip to the tropics, and they said no, and then the next week they were posting online about being in the tropics on a beach?
Wow.
Yeah, thank you very much. So it's about people hear the message when they're ready to hear it, when they're ready to accept it, when they're ready to move forward with it. And so right now, you're still in a quandary. You're still, I think I can, should I? You're second guessing yourself, sweetie. And you've got so much to offer, so much to give. And you're going to start believing in yourself. And the universe is going to, gently move you forward. They're not going to slam dunk you in the pool. Okay, you're going to ease your way into it. All right, so don't be nervous, don't be frightened, okay? And there's going to be plenty of money, honey. Don't be worried, don't be frightened, okay? And start reading things that soothe you, that give you courage, that give you hope, that, the law of attraction, the power of positive thinking, all these things. And Tony Robbins, for some reason, I think you would resonate with. All right, his energy. So, and that's what's so wonderful about the universe. What you need will always be presented to you. Okay. So, chill on the cha-ching and be nervous over that. It's on the way to you. Okay, honey. I promise, Swami Swift. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
How much we got going on, Carlene? 2 minutes. Okay, you know what that is. That's a cue for Carlene to come on back to the microphone. Yeah, baby, bring it, bring it. I love the 2 minutes with Carlene. This makes me so happy. Okay, Jost, we have the media.
Hi, Yost. I'm back.
She's back.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yay.
I'm glad because I got some things for you, and I'm glad to see you again. So media, yes. You have so much energy. You're like a horse, like at the starting gate.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of ideas, and you're trying to put a lot of stuff on your plate. And so what I would really encourage you to do is to focus on one thing. What came to me is, have you ever thought about creating a YouTube channel?
No.
Why not?
That's just not my thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I saw you just like, I know you said you're not a singer, but I saw you kind of like, it was kind of like rap. I mean, you got into the flow and you just started. I mean, there are certain things that kind of, it feels like there's certain things that kind of get your hackles up or your dander up, as far as maybe political things or certain causes. And I feel like you've got a lot to say about certain things. And I think, maybe think about, starting a YouTube channel or starting a blog.
Okay.
Or a blog. I mean, if you feel nervous about being on camera, then do a blog. But I see video, and I see you vlogging, and I see you just letting it rip.
Being a superstar.
And
the next Oprah. I see the next Oprah.
I see you doing that.
Yay! Jost, I can't believe time went by so fast, honey. This means you have to come back again because the time flew, and I have to say adieu to you and you and you. Okay, so I love you. Thank you so much for blessing us with your